Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about adding, we've talked about subtracting, and I think we're ready for multiplying and dividing. Let's talk about it. Just like before, if I wanted to find what f of x times g of x, you might also see that written as what we would say f times g of x. Similarly, we can describe f of x divided by g of x as f over g of x. These really mean the same thing. So we can multiply functions together, we can divide complete functions together. So let's first start off by finding what f times g of negative 2 is. So this is going to be the same thing as f of negative 2 times g of negative 2. So actually, let's approach it this way. Let's find out what f of negative 2 is. F of negative 2 is going to be given by negative 2 plus 1, which is equal to negative 1. And g of negative 2 is going to be given by where am I here? So negative 2 plus 3. So I took this negative 2, substituted it in here. So that's going to equal, this will be 2 plus 3, so that's 5. I just want to multiply these two things together. So g of negative 2 times f of negative 2 is equal to negative 5. For this next example, let's find f times g of x. And this is the same thing as f of x times g of x. And this is going to equal, let's plug in what f of x is, that's x plus 1. And let's plug in what g of x is, that's negative x plus 3. So let's just multiply these binomials together. So let's do that. So we'll multiply x times negative x, that'll be negative x squared. We'll multiply x times 3, plus 3x, multiply 1 times negative x, minus x, and 1 times 3, so plus 3. So f times g of x is going to equal negative x squared plus 2x plus 3. There we go. And finally, f over g of 2x. So this is going to be the same thing as f of 2x divided by g of 2x. So let's just substitute in 2x for x in my inputs in both of these functions. So this will be 2x plus 1. That's when I substitute 2x in for x here. And for g of 2x, this will be negative 2x plus 3. And really that's it. I can't simplify. One thing I look for is can I factor anything out and reduce this fraction, but I can't. So f over g of 2x equals 2x plus 1 over negative 2x plus 3. So here's a few more problems to try. Multiplying and dividing these functions. Give them a shot, pause the video, and check your answers when you're done. All right, and here are the answers. I gave you one trick problem. That was the last one, C. I gave you a value that actually makes this rational expression or function undefined, and so you actually can't have r over s of 3 halves. This is an undefined value in the function r over s of x. So maybe you caught that, maybe you didn't. Hopefully this makes some sense though. And next up, we will turn the dial a little bit more and do some more function stuff.